Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys had a good 4th of July. It's currently Monday, so July 6th, I think. I was going to vlog Azariah's first 4th of July, but it was just like kind of an atmosphere where I really just didn't want to vlog. I just wanted to be in the moment and just spend time with people. And we did have a really good time celebrating with family and friends though. So really grateful for that, and just grateful to have another year to celebrate freedom. And it looked a lot different this year because normally we would go watch fireworks, or we would have like a cookout and stay up late to watch fireworks. And this year we didn't do any of those things. We went and we hung out at Craig's brother's house, but everyone ended up leaving at like 6:30 because Azariah's bedtime is like 7 o'clock. Not like scheduled bedtime, that's just when he likes to go to sleep. And so we were just like chilling at our house at 7 o'clock at night, like what do we do? And we were gonna make a fire, but our firewood was wet because there was this random rainstorm in the middle of the day that was not on the forecast. It was crazy. And then the stress of fireworks, as a mom who has an infant, that was really stressful. And I think it was a little bit different this year because our town's fireworks got canceled. So then everybody took it upon themselves to like have their own fireworks in their backyard. And I live in a neighborhood where, like, I don't know if you can see, but that is a house very close to us, okay? And those people right there decided to light off actual fireworks the night of 4th of July at like 10:30 at night. And I just was... Fireworks were less entertaining and more stressful to me this year, but I am glad that people did take it upon themselves to still like try to provide entertainment and fireworks and the tradition of that despite everything that's going on. So I think it was good. It was just like probably a little bit more stressful than it would have been without everything going on, you know, because it was in a neighborhood. But anyway, I don't know what we're gonna do in today's video. I just wanted to vlog, show a little bit of our life. I haven't done a vlog in a minute, so I do plan on going to Target today safely because I need a bathing suit. I will show you guys in a little bit. I actually ordered from the company called SHEIN. I'm not sure how you say it. And I have a couple things to say about that, and a couple things to share about the stuff that I got. But I guess the all-encompassing answer is that I didn't like anything that I bought. So, and some of the things that I bought were bikinis, so I need to go get some new bathing suits because none of the bathing suits that I had before fit me, obviously, because I was not postpartum last time I wore a bathing suit. Craig is actually at the gym right now, and if you guys don't know, we're still training for a Spartan race, and it's been like training for me because a lot of the training includes running, and my body is not used to running, so I've been dealing with some injuries and stuff like that. But I'm trying. I'm really trying, and I'm just trying to move my body like multiple times during the week. Even a little bit of movement is still like training. It's not, you know, flipping tires and carrying sandbags and all the stuff that we're actually gonna have to do in the race, but I'm still trying in the midst of having a 5-month-old and all of that stuff. But Craig's at the gym. When he gets back, I swear every time I go to record, this is what happens. Hello. When he gets back, I'm going to do some interval runs and then some stuff in between. I'll probably show you guys. I'm not really sure if I can get it or if I'll have time to, but yeah, move my body and nourish my body today, and then we'll figure out what else we're gonna do. While I'm thinking about it though, I've had a couple people ask me like, do you still do oils? Are you into oils? Yes. I'm not as into oils as I was before I had Azariah, only because it's an expensive hobby and I've had to like put my priorities elsewhere. However, the natural, non-toxic lifestyle is still very much my lifestyle, and I still use oils every day. I just don't buy them as often. Does that make sense? I only buy the ones that I actually like really need or want. But one of my friends gave me this book. It's called Gentle Babies. It's essential oils and natural remedies for pregnancy, childbirth, infants, and young children. It is so helpful because Azariah had an ear infection well, he kind of like still is getting over it a little bit, but he had an ear infection due to teething, and I was like, what can I do? Because they just wanted to give him antibiotics. And personally, I'm not okay with giving my child antibiotics when it's not absolutely necessary. Like, the doctor wasn't even 100% sure if he had an ear infection. He was just like, well, it might be, so let's put him on antibiotics. That is not the way that I roll, and if that's the way you roll, that's fine. It's just that's not my first go-to. My first go-to is anything natural in any way that I can help it, you know, in a more naturopathic way. And so I asked my friend who has a 2-year-old, she's actually my goddaughter, I was like, do you have any natural remedies for this? And she told me about a few things, and I shared them on Instagram. One is called this like ear clear tincture stuff that you can get at like Fresh Time. I think that's where I got it. That super helped. But she also told me about a roller bottle blend, and in the roller bottle, I think I put, I'll have to put it on the screen. I don't remember exactly what it is, but a couple different oils in the roller bottle with a carrier oil, so it's super diluted. And then I rubbed it around his ears, never in his ears or even on his ears, just like here in the front of his cheek, all the way around, and then down his neck to encourage drainage. You're not supposed to be on the counter. And I think that helped so much. So I put that on him basically every time that he woke up from a nap, or every other time that he woke up from a nap. And I think the ear tincture and the roller bottle blend helped so much. So, and I also was looking in here about certain things for teething, and then certain other things that you can do for things like ear infections, or sleeplessness, constipation, different ailments or different sicknesses that he might have in the future. It just has a lot of good information. So if you guys are oily moms, or you want to get into oils, and use them on yourself or your children, because it's for both like yourself, breastfeeding, young children, pregnant, or infants, so helpful. And I actually used that book a lot when I was pregnant, and I was in the hospital. I would just like read through that book and try to, you know, find different ideas and different things that I could do either for myself or for Azariah in the future. So just wanted to recommend that book, because it is something that I am using currently to just kind of build up natural, I guess, arsenal of stuff for him when things happen. Something that I've been doing recently with my liquid IV, I'll drink it just straight with water like every day pretty much, but it's summertime and I want to spice up my water a little bit more. Craig and I like to call it, like, we like to drink cold beverages throughout the summer, obviously, and I like really fruity drinks. So I've been mixing my 1 packet of liquid IV in the acai berry flavor, and then I make this. This is just literally leftover fruit from the week that is like not gonna go bad, but like needs to be used pretty soon. And this little pitcher thing, there's strawberries, lemon, and raspberries, and then we just use it throughout the day. That way it's not fruit that I would like necessarily eat, because it's a little bit too mushy, and you know, I don't want to waste it though, so we make fruit water out of it. And so I make that, and then I put it with my liquid IV, and it's so good and refreshing. Sometimes I add just a little bit more lemon to it just to make it extra, you know, fruity. But yeah, if you guys have liquid IV and you want to make something a little bit more satisfying than just liquid IV and water, here you go. Or if you don't love the taste of liquid IV by itself, you can put it and mix it with something like this. Okay guys, workout is done. Squishy baby is not happy. Oh, good. We're going on like week 4, so a month of teething. and it's getting worse and worse, so that's really good. His back teeth are coming in too. So normally the incisors come in first, but he is breaking the mold on that, and his back teeth are coming in. So I don't know if that makes him even more miserable, probably. I just want him to be happy and like smile. He is still happy and smiley. It's just, I hate seeing him in pain and uncomfortable, and his sleep is so disrupted, but it's okay, we'll get through it, and he just wants to be held and snuggled, which I am so okay with. So okay with, right? He's also 5 months old. He'll be 6 months in 2 weeks. So I forgot to do a 5-month update on him, but really nothing has changed besides the fact that he's teething and had an ear infection, which I've already told you guys about. So you just keep getting bigger and bigger and stronger. Look how pretty your eyes are. This is how many things that I ordered from SHEIN. SHEIN? I really haven't decided how to say it yet, but this many. I don't even know. This is 2 separate orders, and I just want to talk about it because I was gonna make a whole entire video on what I thought about them, because the point of me buying from them was 1, it's cheap, and 2, I need new clothes that fit me because I no longer have the same body that I did before I got pregnant and before all of that stuff happened, and I'm tired of trying to fit into clothes that do not make me feel comfortable, they don't make me feel good. And so I was like, I'm just gonna order from these because a lot of people hype them up. I'm giving you my opinion on it, okay? So if you are a person watching this video and you love them, continue to buy from them, like 100%. Or if you're someone who has been like maybe thinking about buying from them and you're not sure, don't take my opinion on it and as like the reason that you don't buy from them. I would say go online, read the reviews on stuff, do your research on the company, because I didn't do my research on the company beforehand, and so that's one of the things I'm going to talk about. But I just need you to know that I do not personally recommend the brand, or the company, I guess, SHEIN. Everything that is right here, not a single thing was flattering, not a single thing fit me right, even though I got it in my size. Like, I'm very, very, very disappointed in these clothes. And maybe it was just the type of clothes that I got, I'm not sure, because I think a lot of people have success with just their shirts, I think, is like what I've heard, and what some people on Instagram have told me when I shared that I don't recommend them based on my experience. But I'm just gonna roll some clips over this of some of the clothes that I bought and the outfits that I bought and show you exactly why I don't recommend them. I don't know what they were thinking in their sizing on some of these things, because I am a large right now, and some of these larges fit like XXLs in the shorts, and then in the shirts fits like a small. Like, I'm really confused, and I don't know if it's just my body type or what, but the shorts and the waistband on these things are so unflattering and so uncomfortable. They're super tight, and a lot of the things that I got are high-waisted, so I guess it's made to like make your waist look smaller maybe, but that does not happen for me. It accentuates all the lower belly situation, and I don't love that. And then some of them just flat out are not good. Like, Craig, what? Your opinion on the things that I showed you.
I definitely wouldn't buy them again.
He said he definitely wouldn't buy them again. He said, in quotes, doesn't look like it'd be made for a girl, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Especially on one of the things, this like blue outfit that I got. So I don't know, I'm just really disappointed with it overall, because I was excited to have clothes that fit me and clothes that made me feel good. I was gonna keep this little blue outfit. I think the top is cute and it's not super cropped. I think it could be cute in like the winter time with some high-waisted pants, but the shorts don't fit, and I don't want to keep the whole set. The shorts don't fit. I don't know, guys. I want to know your experience with SHEIN. If you like them, comment below. If you have had kind of a similar experience that I have, also comment below. But the other reason that I wanted to say I won't probably be buying from them is because they are not the most ethical company. And I say that given my own research on this. If you don't agree, that's okay, but SHEIN is considered what's called fast fashion. I didn't know there was such a thing as fast fashion until my friend educated me on it and was like, that's the reason I don't buy from them. So I started looking into it and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how many companies are considered fast fashion and are a international company that probably does not have the safest working environment for their workers. They don't have the most ethical, I don't know, what am I trying to say, income methods? I'm not really sure how to explain it, but basically what I have found is that most fast fashion companies, because it is fast fashion and because it is way cheaper than some other companies, they have to maybe compensate by paying their workers way less, basically not a living wage, and some of them also still use child labor. I don't know if that is 100% correct for SHEIN, just based on the research that I've done. That's kind of what I found, and if I would have known that beforehand, I wouldn't have bought from them. But I do understand that it is kind of, it's not possible for everyone to not shop fast fashion, because fast fashion is even places like H&M. I buy H&M all the time and didn't realize that that could potentially be, you know, something similar to what I found with SHEIN. And I don't know, like I'm a person who has to shop less expensive because that's just the kind of person I am. I don't like to spend a lot of money on clothes. You know me, if I can spend money like through thrifting my clothes, I'm gonna do that way before I go and buy something brand new. And if that's the way that you guys are, then I applaud you for that too. If you're someone who can pay for more expensive brand new clothes, that's amazing. Or if you're someone who maybe has to shop or chooses to shop at places like this, H&M, I'll put a few of them on the screen that I've found are considered that fast fashion thing. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys my experience and kind of explain why I'm not doing a full like try on haul related video to them, because I was planning on, like, if I really liked them, letting you guys know my experience, and kind of maybe if you're a postpartum mom to I don't know, like that could be an option for you to buy clothes if you want to feel more comfortable, but it's just not something that I can recommend to you guys. So yeah, again, please no hate, it's just my experience, my research. So yep, do with that information what you please. Oh my goodness. So this was like a 20-minute nap. Also, it's not 78 degrees in there. That is not correct. Yep, there we go. Popping the pasty out of his mouth. Yeah, I'm watering my pothos because look at this. It's so thirsty. I just watered it 2 days ago. This tells you how hot it is in my house. And in the studio where there's like a lot of light all the time, I have to water my plants just about every other day, because if not, they get super sad like this. I wish I would have not plucked the leaves off yet, but they're all starting to turn really yellow. Yeah, so I'm bottom watering it right now because I watered it from the top 2 days ago and it didn't seem to like give it any more life. So hopefully bottom watering it will do the trick. Now everyone pray for me. Pray for me while I undergo this new adventure of Cranky Baby. I know you want to jump on the counter, but you're not allowed. You're not allowed. Guys, I got this new addition to Azariah's play gym. This play gym is from Love Every, by the way. But I paid for this with my own money dollars because he loves this play gym. And this little new addition looked so fun and like super interactive. Look at him go and grab for it. You love it, Bubby? Wow, I'm so grateful. A new thing to entertain him during independent play. Alright friends, I'm getting ready to end the vlog. I'll be really honest and tell you guys that this vlog did not go the way that I intended to. But I guess that's the point of vlogs, right? I'm always super real and raw and honest and extremely vulnerable with you guys. But I did just want to talk about one thing before I end this vlog. On my Instagram story, well, I made a post about comparison, and I was specifically talking about comparison when it comes to motherhood. However, I struggle with comparison in all facets of life. Literally. Anything that you can probably ever think to compare, I have probably done that. And it is one of the biggest tactics / tools that the enemy uses in my life. Consistently. Okay, super annoying. I also just want to say I'm going to be making a podcast about this exact subject. I just wanted to hit on it really quick because it's on my mind and it's important to talk about. So I made that because all day I have been comparing, not necessarily comparing Azariah, but like comparing Azariah and me as a mother to other people on social media, and I hate that. I hate it so much because it does nothing for me, and I don't know about you guys, but all that it literally ever does for me is make me feel empty, make me feel even more insecure, and it does nothing. Okay, I came inside because the person weed whacking just was a little bit distracting. So basically what I'm saying is, like, your friend's baby, or the baby that you're potentially comparing your baby to on social media, is not the standard. There are so many things now in the world that cause you, because it's easy to, cause you to compare things. There are measurements, there's milestones, there's growth apps, there's milestone apps, there's so many things, and if your baby does not fit into this box or this category or this timeline, then it's like you're not doing enough, or you are not good enough as a mother, and it's so defeating. And so what I am just trying to do on a daily basis is, one, remind myself that Azariah is exactly as he's supposed to be. He's developing exactly at the rate that he needs to be developing, and he is not comparing himself. Like, he doesn't, I'm literally getting attacked by flies. He doesn't look at what he's doing and then look at another baby and say, oop, I'm not sitting by myself yet. I'm not doing tummy time long enough yet. And I have to recognize as his mother that it does me no good for him as my son to want him to be the best version of somebody else's child, because he's my child and I want him to be the best version of who God made him to be. And so it's this balance that we have to kind of like train ourselves to get to. And I think that comes just throughout life and throughout daily surrendering and living with a posture like this, like I don't have all the things. I don't have every gift. I don't have every talent. Azariah does not have every milestone. He's not like all babies, and I don't want him to be like all babies. I've never, ever, even since the moment that we found out about him, I've never wanted him to be like everyone else. So with that being said, why would I want him to look exactly like, motor development wise or whatever? Why would I want it to look exactly like somebody else? I think that there's a boundary between encouragement and helpfulness, and then taking it to the extreme of comparing in a negative way. I think that measurements and tools and stuff like that are really helpful, but when you then take that, you put it next to someone else, and maybe they're doing a little bit better, or maybe they're not as good. It could be that way. Then it then becomes something that you are then measuring yourself or your life or your child off of, and that is not a measurement that God ever intended us to deem our value or our worth from. So yeah, I hope that was encouraging, and like I said, I want to make a whole podcast on it because it's not something that I'm free from, and I think it's important as a broken person to talk to you guys about something that I'm struggling with still to this day, and some of the things that I've learned, and kind of also just like talk to myself about it. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please remember to give it a thumbs up. To love God, love yourself, and love people, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.